welcome back to Throwback Reviews, of course the segment on the Captain Vitus show where instead of reviewing a modern movie, we reach into the past and just pick one from there and say good. And of course this is the final week of Spooky-tober, as I just now dubbed it. I didn't dub it then before, but this is of course October. We're only reviewing scary movies and this is the final week, so we gotta review a movie that defines Halloween, people. I'm talking a movie that gets you in the spirit right off the back. You'll never think of another Halloween. What the fuck? That's not it. I don't even know what the fuck. Can't get that out of here. It's Wallace Gromit, Curse of the Were-Rabbit. I'm a piece of shit. So, The Curse of the Were-Rabbit is brought to us by the wonderful stop-motion gods down at Aardman. These are, of course, the people who brought us movies like last year's Shaun the Sheep movie. They brought us movies like Flushed Away, and that Mel Gibson Holocaust movie that really fucked you up as a kid, and I can guarantee you it'll still fuck you up now, but they are also the people who brought us the titular duo of Wallace and Gromit, who after appearing in numerous amazing shorts, decided, oh hey, we're just gonna get our own feature film in the form of this, where Wallace and Gromit, they make their journey to the big screen, and in this one, they're running an anti-pest deal. They're catching rabbits so they don't eat up crops before the big fucking vegetable contest, the big garden vegetable contest. I don't remember what it's called. There's a contest going on where they're going to have giant vegetables, so you can't have rabbits going around eating them, so they're going around and getting them, and it gets to a point where they have so many rabbits, Wallace is like, yo, we should just like program these guys not to eat vegetables. How about that? So they build a little contraption, they use brainwaves and all this stuff, and something goes horribly wrong, of course, resulting in the birth of what can only be described as a were-rabbit, or a giant fucking bunny that runs around eating vegetables. So now they gotta stop that before it eats everything, and before Ralph Fiennes shows up with his bad toupee and shoots him. And I have a real nostalgic connection to Curse of the Were-Rabbit because this movie came out in the best year of my life, 2005, where I was just a young lad, I was in 5th grade and I was happy because I had so many friends, and on top of that I had a love for the Wallace and Gromit shorts. I loved these things, they were funny and all my friends loved them too, and I remember when this came out, me and my friend, we went up to my grandma and we were like, hey, take us to go see the movie, it'll be very good, and then we'll come home and play the Animal Cross scene. And she said, yeah, and we went and saw it, and just, man, my childhood mind immediately fell in love with the genius of this movie. In my adulthood mind, it's even more so. Wallace and Gromit Curse of the Were-Rabbit is what I would call a perfect marriage of two different things, where it's a perfect marriage of, one, the genius and clever wit of the Wallace and Gromit shorts, of course with what else but the lore of the werewolf. It's something that comes together to make what the directors have dubbed, very geniusly themselves, the first vegetarian horror film, and what I have dubbed the perfect Halloween movie. Fuck you, go away from my house and go watch it. Like, on the one hand, you have that wonderful, clever wit and charm that Wallace and Gromit is known for here in full force. I'm talking anything you loved about these characters from the show, it's here and better than ever, especially in the humor department, because as far as this movie's humor goes, it can be hysterical at points. Everything from just innocent, clever humor where you're just like, ah, man, that's charming, I like that, all the way to some edgy adult humor that I honestly didn't notice until just rewatching it last night, and there's adult humor in here that is just so over the top, it killed me. It absolutely killed me, and I just sat there remembering, man, Aardman don't play around. But then on the other hand, on top of being able to just make you laugh and smile and feel that amazing charm and joy that Wallace and Gromit just puts onto you, this is also a werewolf movie, and it is one of the more interesting and clever takes I've ever seen on the idea of the werewolf in a long time. I mean, for one thing, it's just genius, the idea of a giant rabbit running around, wreaking havoc, making it a vegetable horror film as opposed to a normal horror film. That's all great, and I love all the things they do to the mythos to make it clever and funny, while at the same time, they take a lot of different elements from the horror genre. Like, I'm talking like, you know, everything from these werewolf movies where it's like, oh, here's the birth of the werewolf, here's the tease of the werewolf, you don't see him, but he's there, he's lurking. Then of course that final reveal where you get the transformation scene. But in this case, all of that is able to be played for humor, and when you get to that transformation scene, it's in stop motion and claymation, and it looks what's the word? Amazing? And whenever you are reviewing a movie from Aardman, I think it's against the Bible or something to not take a moment just to talk about how amazing the stop motion animation is. And Wallace Gromit The Curse of the Were-Rabbit is no exception to that rule. In fact, this is some of their best animation work I've ever seen. Like, it can be brilliant in all the ways you already know it can be. Like, I just mentioned the transformation scene. That one is amazing, but at the same time, this is a movie that has a lot of action set pieces that are actually really breathtaking to look at and sit back and go, wow, these guys are crazy, because they spent years making this. I read on the IMDb trivia, they were like, oh yeah, every day we came to work and we worked the entire day and we only got like 3 seconds of footage, and that's why it took years to make it. And meanwhile, I'm having trouble committing to a breakfast option, so it's just one of those things where you gotta step back and be like, man, I'm so late. It's either I'm too lazy or these people are out of their minds. So in the end, Wallace and Gromit The Curse of the Were-Rabbit is just an excellent Halloween movie. I know there are other ones, but Ash, what about the one with the guy in the mask? Yeah, I get the guy in the mask, and we'll review him next year, but as far as I'm concerned, this is my favorite movie to watch around Halloween because it has the charm and wit of Wallace and Gromit, it has the spookiness of the werewolf mythos, ooh, and at the same time, it's just one of those movies that's able to get me nostalgic enough about Halloween that I actually get excited about it. And in this day and age, that's kind of difficult to do, so you gotta applaud him for that. And I'm just saying, if you haven't seen this movie, you should fix that. If you haven't seen any of the Wallace and Gromit shorts, you should fix that as well. I noticed this morning while I was writing the review, oh hey, all those are on Amazon, so you know, you could go watch them all on Amazon, or maybe I could go watch them all on Amazon and do maybe a retrospective video, who knows, I don't know, just go do it. Wallace and Gromit Curse of the Were-Rabbit gets an A- out of 10. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching my video review for Wallace and Gromit Curse of the Were-Rabbit. I want to hear what you think. Have you seen the movie? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Are you going to see it? Are you going to skip it? What are your thoughts? Leave them in the comment section below because I want to hear them. And as always guys, if you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Of course, be sure to follow me on all my social medias and join Cinephile on Facebook. And of course, be sure to recommend me some more throwback reviews. Spooktober is over, so we can just review anything for December except for Christmas, a Christmas movie. I already know what's going to happen there, but you know, stay classy and stuff.